Rugrats goes down as one of the most beloved Nicktoons of all time, and for good reason too. It accurately represents the kid in all of us, and combine that with imagination for an incredible formula that's fun to watch. Nickelodeon prides themselves on being the network to air this show, and they're well aware of just how popular it was. But even though Rugrats is a name known worldwide, there's something else from the same franchise that nobody talks about: the 2005 prequel spin-off series. What? Rugrats got a prequel? Is what you may be saying right now, unless of course you already know about it, in which case just please play along for fun, okay thanks. So how exactly can you go back in time when all the main characters are already babies? Do they just not exist or something? Well yeah, it actually aims the spotlight towards Angelica as she navigates the challenges of preschool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Preschool Days, or Preschool Daze if you're a Jotaro fan. Angelica and her friend Susie are dropped off at this new place, and absolute chaos ensues. With a formula like this, you really don't know what to expect, but if history tells us anything looking back, none of it was successful. Before I go any further, you need to look at this. About a minute into the first Preschool Days episode, you can see a familiar face. Baljeet? The only problem is that Phineas and Ferb came out a few years later, which technically means that this is the first appearance of everyone's favorite nerd-tacular side character. Was this a planned debut, or merely a coincidence? Probably the latter, but at the same time, I doubt we're gonna get an official answer. Anyway, Preschool Days only had 4 episodes aired before being cancelled for good and fading off into obscurity for the years to come. It was supposed to have 13 episodes, but instead more time and effort was put into All Grown Up, which is definitely a more recognizable show today. But what exactly made everyone forget about Angelica's preschool adventures? Well, clearly the short length has something to do with it. When you only have 4 episodes, it's inevitable that people won't find out the show exists. They'll mostly just appear on Nickelodeon for a bit with some promotion, then fade away as the network never mentions it again. And let's be real, the style is atrocious! Like, a cartoon can have good characters and stories, but at the end of the day, people want an art style that's pleasing on the eyes. This just felt like a slightly higher budget Newgrounds cartoon, and honestly, I'd rather watch a Newgrounds cartoon instead of this. These designs are so ugly, the backgrounds have little to no detail, and ugh, my eyes need to see something beautiful again, thank you! Another reason everyone forgot about Preschool Days is because the concept just doesn't work. When comparing this to the original Rugrats, it lacked imagination and was pretty generic. Yeah, it was kinda cool to see young Angelica, but at the same time, she and Susie can't really drive an entire show. To make everything more interesting, we needed the entire cast of iconic characters, which is what made Rugrats so special. Now, if we're talking about spin-offs, I do think All Grown Up is a much better idea than whatever this is. We got to check in with all our favorite characters, this time all grown up. Effort was actually put in to make the style reminiscent of the original show, while also including its own modern twist, which I think was nice to see. It was also a lot smarter to go forward in time for a spin-off because that's different. There's a lot of unfamiliar territory that can be explored, which couldn't be in the original. Preschool Days, on the other hand, is just a super young Angelica and some boring kids. It isn't fun to watch. If this cartoon was actually good, then Nick would have decided to continue with more episodes, and people would have known it existed at all. But have you ever heard about Preschool Days before this video? Or is this the first time you're aware of a prequel spin-off to Rugrats? Let's talk in the comments. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.